This video will show you how to replace the downstream O2 sensor on a Ford Transit-250. You'll have one of these on each side of your engine attached to your exhaust. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. To gain access to the downstream O2 sensor, there's going to be one on either side of the vehicle. Make your way safely under the vehicle. We're looking for the transmission. Now once you find the transmission, typically you're going to find an electrical connector that's part of that O2 sensor. Now I can feel that leading all the way over towards my exhaust here. We're going to start with our electrical connector. It does have one squeezable locking tab. We can see it right here. We want to squeeze that in and disconnect it. Once you have it disconnected, a quick inspection for corrosion. Now I can squeeze on that locking tab right where my thumb is. We're looking for corrosion. You want to have a peek on both sides. Let's go ahead and follow that wiring harness over to its mounting point. So I'm just using a trim tool as a prying device. You can also use a flat blade screwdriver. I just want to try to pry this out of place. Now if we did happen to break it, it's not something that I'm worried about. Of course we are replacing this. Now we can make our way over towards where the sensor is. So as we make our way over towards where the O2 sensor connects onto the exhaust, we're going to have to use an O2 sensor socket. Now this O2 sensor socket will have a slot in it for the wiring harness to go through. Just go ahead and turn this counterclockwise. I can remove it from the vehicle. There it is, friend. Now, prior to installation of any brand new part, of course, we're going to make sure we clean and inspect our mounting area. In this instance, I'm using some fine sandpaper. We're just going to go ahead and clean up the port on the exhaust where the brand new O2 sensor will go. Now it's time to install the brand new downstream O2 sensor. Let's go ahead and get this in position in our exhaust pipe. Now when we go to bring this in position, the one thing that I would mention is there should be some anti-seize on the threads. Double check to make sure there is some on the threads, but you do not want any on the sensing agent. Let's start this in by hand. We'll snug it up. The torque for this will be 35 foot-pounds. As we're inserting this, we want to make sure we are not twisting our wiring harness in a way that could cause damage. So we have our electrical connector next. We have the locking tab facing towards the driver's side. Press it in, listen for a click. After that, we'll just double check to make sure it's secured in place. Let's make sure we secure the wiring harness. We cannot leave it dangling where it might get damaged. Now, if you need to, you can use a wire tie. We just want to go ahead and attach that right to the bracket where we had removed the original. Double check, make sure that's secured in a way that it cannot get damaged. This looks good. Okay friend, we finished our installation. Now the next thing you have to do is make your way out from under the vehicle. If you had a check engine light, reset it. After that, go ahead and start the vehicle, let it run, take it for a road test, make sure you have no check engine light, no running condition, no exhaust leak. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.